Hi guys, it's Veronica from Blue Star Crochet, and in today's video I would like to talk to you about the Munbyn thermal printer. I have been sent a printer for a quick review and maybe a quick tutorial on how to print these beautiful labels that you can print them at home in no time at all, and the printer is environmentally friendly, which is super important. So let's dive into the video and I'll show you all the features that the printer has got and how to print out these cute little labels. Let's take a look what's in the box. So first off, you're gonna find some instructions. You've got QR codes to scan, and then we've got the power adapter to plug it all in. It comes in two separate parts. Then we've got quick user guides that will show you what to do and how to set it up. Here's the contents, and you also get some free shipping size labels with it. Here comes the well-packaged printer itself. It also comes with a USB cable to connect it to a computer. And here it is. Look how cute that is, small and portable. They actually do a print test in a factory, as you can see on this label. So they test it all, that they know it's all working. And here is the inside. It's a thermal label printer, so there's nowhere to put any ink, cartridges or anything. You're ready to print just as it is. Here is the back of it. That's where we put the cables, and here is the on and off switch to turn it on and off. I have also received some round Munbyn thermal labels. They're BPA and BPS free. They're 2 by 2 inches, so perfect size to print some thank you labels. And here is the quick setup. I have started with downloading the software you need for your computer, but when I went ahead with the installation, it actually asked to connect the printer first before you start installing things. So that's what I have done. So I started off with connecting the printer to power. So that's this cable at the back, and you connect the two separate pieces of the power cable. And then I went ahead and connected the printer to my MacBook. So that's the other cable that comes in with the box. And of course, for the MacBook, you need this little adapter to connect it to the USB port on the side. Once the printer was connected, then I went ahead and turned it on, because you need it on for the installation. And after installing the software, which was super easy to do and super quick as well, pretty painless, there was no hiccups or anything like that. And as you can see, this is in real time. This video is not speeded up, and the installation didn't take long at all to do. So here we are, and yeah, that's the installation done. As you can see, all successful. I'm going to quickly show you how to print out a simple label and how you can design these labels yourself as well. It's not difficult to do. You can do so on a free Canva account. It's super easy. So you feed the paper through the printer, and as you can see, it automatically pulls it through to detect the size of the label. So on Canva, you go to create design and go to the bottom, create custom design. And if you put in 2 by 2 inches width and height, you get a suggestion to a circular label. So it automatically opens the right size. And on the side, you can see that there are already some templates pre-made, which are pretty great. If you wanted to design one from the scratch, go ahead, but for what I am going to use these labels, I can choose from these templates. So this is handmade. For the hats I made as gift, and I'm just going to go ahead and add my personal logo onto the label. So I just made it a bit smaller and popped it there at the bottom. Don't forget that the label is a thermal label printer, so it only prints in black and white, so any kind of color on your label you will actually lose. And go ahead and download the label in JPEG format. The printer doesn't read PNG formats, so remember to change the format. And once you downloaded it, then go ahead and select print. And the only thing we need to do here is change the size of the paper, because as you can see that the label is tiny. But if you change the size of the paper to 2 by 2 inches, the label becomes the perfect size. And then I just increase the quantity to 5 because I wanted to print 5 labels. And honestly, watch this printer, because the labels are gonna just fly out really quickly. And here we are. And that's how long it takes to print 5 labels that you can use for any gift that you make for your friends or your family. And here we go. These are the labels. I'm just struggling there to rip them off a bit, but here we go. So that's the handmade labels with my logo on. You can play around with the designs and add things to it, or make your logo bigger, change the type of font. It's totally up to you. And here are some thank you labels that I had a play around before making the video, just in case I get stuck on anything. The one thing I wanted to just let you know is that you've got these guides inside the printer to move them about, as you can see, to really make your paper fit those guides. So as you can see, I'm playing around with it a little bit, because you don't want the paper to be too loose, otherwise it's gonna start moving around in the printing process, and it might actually print your labels off a bit to the side or not central to the label at all. So just go ahead and play around with those guides to get the fit absolutely perfect. They have to be able to kind of be pulled through, as the label does, the printer does automatically there. It pulls the label through. And here I am printing a couple of those thank you labels that you saw earlier. So I hope you enjoyed the video and it made it a little bit clear for you how the printer works and how to set it all up. I just wanted to share a quick few points why I like this printer and why I think it would be a great addition for your handmade crochet business. So if you look at the size, just look at the size of it. It's really small, it's portable, it's easy to put away because I don't need to print labels daily. I'm not shipping physical products, so I don't need to ship loads of printers daily. So I'm probably going to put this back in a box and put it safely away for when I need it. But it's really easy to store and it's really portable. If you need to take the printer with you, you can easily do that because it's not very big. So you can easily pack it away with you. It's also super fast, so if you needed to print labels daily and loads of labels, if you have loads of orders in your crochet business, it prints 72 labels a minute. So when I press print in a video, those labels just flew out of the printer. So you can imagine that if you need to print loads of labels, this little printer would be amazing. Also, just to reiterate, it is a thermal label printer, so it doesn't actually require any ink. Like, there is nowhere to put ink cartridges. It's completely a thermal label printer, so it uses kind of thermal technology to print on those labels, which is another great point because you don't need ink. You don't need ink cartridges, which could be messy, they could be annoying, and when you run out of ink when you need to print, that is just so frustrating. I've done that so many times because my ink cartridges mostly didn't run out, they dried because I don't print a lot at home. So they actually dried up, but that's not going to happen with your thermal printer because it uses a different technology. It doesn't require any ink, which is also environmentally friendly because I know you've got those services where you can top up your old cartridges to send off and they'll send them back. But still, it's a lot of messing around when you run out of ink. It's a lot of hassle if you need to print something. So the other great feature, you can actually get different labels for your printer. So I've been sending these round labels that you saw in a video, but you get different size labels. So these are for like address labels. You can print your postage labels, or you can use them for different designs. Whatever you design, as long as you get the size right, you can use them for something else. And the labels are BPA free, they're waterproof, and they're oil proof as well. And the adhesive is really strong, but they're also very easy to peel off. I have tried that on the plastic bag. So you can put them on and they're really easy to peel off, so they don't leave any sticky residue. So overall, I think if you are looking for a printer to help you in your crochet business, the Munbyn thermal printer is a really great investment. It's fast, it's portable, it doesn't need ink, and I think it's great. I'm going to be using it for labels like these, what we made in a video together. So I'm planning on making some little gifts for Christmas. So these little labels will be amazing. I'm gonna have a play around with different designs on Canva, and yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that if you were thinking about buying the Munbyn printer, that this video helped you to make your decision whether you decided to go for it or maybe not. But I hope that it showcased the printer well, and yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time.